So it's looking like Stephen A. Smith defended Malika Andrews when he was talking to Paul George about how, journalism work. They was having a deep conversation about the media, and Paul George was criticizing some of the stuff that the media does. And Stephen A. Smith, he had responded to what Paul George was saying, and he was talking about how Malika Andrews get a lot of slack for her doing her job. So I don't think Stephen A. Smith really realized what he did, because in my opinion, he threw her under the bus. See, a lot of people who continue to watch ESPN, they pretty much only blame Malika Andrews for the things that she was doing. I highlighted a lot of things that Malika Andrews has done over the past year. I have a full playlist on my YouTube channel if you guys want to go check that out. I think Stephen A. Smith, he didn't really make it any better by defending her, especially bringing up the Brandon Miller situation, because that was just highly unnecessary. We all know Malika Andrews, it seems like she loves to attack black men, in my opinion. When Stephen A. Smith defended Malika Andrews, he pretty much just revealed that Malika Andrews is ESPN's puppet. The reason why I say that is because Stephen A. Smith said if she doesn't do her job, the bosses will fire her. But then he also said that when he does interviews or when he talks about players, he has the obligation to not talk about certain things that the bosses want. So Stephen A. Smith has the option to not slander some of these players the way that Malika Andrews has been doing. As we can see, Malika Andrews continues to get promotion after promotion with ESPN. And yeah, man, Stephen A. Smith, he just revealed that she does ESPN's dirty work. So a lot of ESPN fans, maybe they'll start trying to hold ESPN accountable as well for some of the things that they're having Malika Andrews do. But still, Malika Andrews is 100% accountable for the words that she says. She can decline and not do some of the things that ESPN is having her doing, according to Stephen A. Smith. So with that being said, guys, I don't want to hold you guys too long. Let's check out the clip of Stephen A. Smith talking to Paul George, defending Malika Andrews, slandering Brandon Miller. Let's check out the clip right here.
You got to understand that everybody has a job to do. A lot of times, particularly if it's a beat writer and it's somebody that's in that locker room after every game and is talking, is cultivating a relationship with you, they know you. So the last thing they want to do is come up to you and ask you that question. They have no choice because their job is on the line. That reporter had no choice because the producer's in her ear and the bosses are back in the studio. You better ask this question. And by the way, it's not subliminal. They literally have an IFB in their ear and they're telling them, ask the question. Ask the question. The difference between me and most, I have the power to take the IFB out. Shut the hell up. I ain't asking that. This is what I'm going to ask. Malika Andrews, my colleague, who everybody saw I got into an issue with on First Take months ago, and I had to check that situation.
Stephen A. Smith destroys Malika Andrews. Here's the short version of this video. Let's get into it. Stephen A. Smith and Malika Andrews is talking about the Ime Udoka suspension.
Stephen A., with all due respect, this is not about pointing the finger. Stop. The fact that we are sitting here debating whether somebody else should have been suspended or not, we are not here, Stephen A., to further blame women. That is not why we are here.
Stephen A. Smith was caught off guard by her feminist comments. And this is what Stephen A. Smith had to say.
Let me be very clear. I don't appreciate where you're going with that. I'm not blaming anybody but Ime Udoka. The point that I'm trying to make is just like you're not mentioning. Excuse me. I listened to you. You're the one telling me to stop on my show. It ain't happening.
Malika Andrews got destroyed, in my opinion. Like, share, comment, and subscribe.
She getting crucified leading into the draft because she's asking Brandon Miller a question or bringing up somebody's past. She had an obligation to ask those questions.
His name did surface. His name did surface in court testimony involving a case where his former teammate and another man, they've been indicted for capital murder in the fatal shooting of 23-year-old Jamia Harris in January. The University of Alabama has described Miller as a cooperating witness. How is this factoring, if at all, into how teams are evaluating him?
Yeah, Malika, part of the...
I don't think it would be brought up at all if it wasn't for Malika just bringing it up on national television right now.
She did her job. If she doesn't do her job, she's off the air. They're like, what we need you for?
Okay, so that's the clip of Stephen A. Smith talking to Paul George. So yeah, Stephen A. Smith pretty much just revealed Malika Andrews is a puppet for ESPN. I would like to hear y'all thoughts about this video. Get in the comment section down below. How do y'all feel about Stephen A. Smith defending Malika Andrews, slandering players and coaches and all the other things that she has done while she has been working with ESPN? Hit that like button if you made this far in the video. Don't forget to subscribe as well. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. And we out, guys. Peace.